I'm going to teach you how to escape a smother. If somebody's trying to hold their hand over your face and you can't breathe. Number one, don't panic. Try to find a little bit of room in there to take small breaths and try not to freak out. That's going to be hard to do. That's why you need stress training like jujitsu. So what she'd want to do is grab both hands on my wrist, and she wants to bridge hard just like that, and at the same time try to remove the hand in a quick burst, okay? If she tries to slowly like bridge up like this, it's not going to work. Any force you make or any movement you make needs to be violent and quick to throw somebody off balance, whether it's jujitsu or in a self-defense situation. Same thing here. If I was punching her, she'd want to bridge hard so that I don't have to put my hands down, and then if I go to punch her again, she'd want to do the same thing as opposed to going slow. Then I'm going to be able to just continue to punch her. It's not going to actually stop me from hurting her. So if she grabs my wrist and controls my wrist, tries to throw me off balance and turn her head at the same time, boom, she's going to be able to get herself out of that smother 9 times out of 10. And then what you're obviously going to want to do is get out of this situation. She's either going to want to try to get to the top if she knows some sweeps, or always trying to get her legs between us. So in this particular situation, she's going to want to do what's called shrimping in jiu-jitsu. So pushing my legs, pushing it down, getting her legs between us so that now I'm in her guard into this position. Now if I were to try to smother her, she can use her legs to push off of me and different things like that to keep that distance. So that's a general rule of thumb. You always want your legs between you and your attacker. If you're up against the wall getting smothered, it's a pretty similar situation, but now it's a little easier because you don't have gravity working against you with somebody on top of you. But here she wants to do the same thing, grab the wrist, bridge out, turn hard, and she wants to turn and look at my arm and put herself to the outside. If she pushes her body this way and shoves off, then she's on the inside and I could hit her, be more in a better position to attack her again. But if she pushes outside, she has a better chance to be able to run away or attack my leg or do something to where she can get herself away or jump on my back and choke me. But again, here she pushes hard and turns out so that she can get out. It's not always going to be easy. Sometimes part of your face is going to get rubbed off and all that, but it's a fight at that point. You don't want them to take your air away, so you need to make sure you make quick, violent bursts. So another thing you want to do anytime somebody has you in a tough situation is to try and cause pain back to them. In a jiu-jitsu situation, that might mean digging in elbows or the knives of your arm into things or pushing your head into something. In a self-defense situation, it can mean the same thing, but it could also mean digging in your thumb into somebody's eye, biting a finger off and stuff like that. So if somebody's trying to smother you and at any point a finger goes into your mouth, feel free to bite that thing off. You never know what you might end up with from diseases or something like that, but at least you don't have somebody smothering you at that point. But you want to cause pain back to them to make them, give something up. If she just holds my hand and panics and freaks out and does this whole thing, that doesn't make me want to let her go. She needs to force me off of her and then also try to hurt me at the same time.